Was it all in a fantasy? Where are you now? We were imaginary. Where are you now? I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. Where are you now? I'm not a dream. The monster's running right inside me. I'm fading. So lost, I'm fading. sense of provenance. Throughout my life you caught me a renegade. Through all my lows you said we could start again, but I'm a renegade of your love. But I'm a renegade of your love.
Been on the streets a few months. I'm trying to pick myself up. I may be living alone, but I still believe in love. And although my flaws had dragged me down on the coldest night, I'm still kicking around. Then I saw you back before my time was shortened. No, throughout my life you've called me a renegade. Throughout my loves you said we you
Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I don't need no money, as long as I get dancing. Come on, turn the radio on. It's Saturday and I won't be long. Gotta paint my nails, put my high heels on. It's Saturday and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. I got all I need. I ain't got cash, I ain't got cash. I got you, baby. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Yeah, somebody take me back to the days before this was a job, before I got paid, before it ever mattered what I had in my bank. Yeah, back when I was trying to get a tip at Subway, and back when I was rapping for the hell of it. But nowadays we rapping to stay relevant. I'm guessing that if we can make some wishes out of airplanes, then maybe, yo, maybe I'll go back to the days before the politics that we call the rap game, and back when ain't nobody listened to my mixtape, and back before I tried to cover up my slang. But this is motivator, what's up, Bobby Break? So can I get a wish to end the politics and get back to the music that started this shit? So here I stand, and then again I say, I'm hoping we can make some wishes out of airplanes, wishes out of airplanes.
Me and you, girl, you and me. Jump into the floor and make me see your energy because me not play no hide and seek. What is it the thing you have make me feel weak, girl? Free. Cause anytime you whine and catch it, the selector pull it up and put it for repeat, girl. Me not touch a dollar in my pocket, cause nothing in this world ain't more than what you worth. You worth more than diamond, more than gold. Make the beat just take control. You worth more than diamond, more than gold. We have to just get out of control.
Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to What's the trick? I wish I knew. I'm so done with thinking through all the things I could have been, and I know you wanted to. All it takes is that one to do, and I run right back to you. Cross the line, and it's time to say F you. What's the point in saying that? You know how I'll react. You think you can just take it back, but shit just don't work like that. Control that I'm addicted to, and I know I'm so bad. So sad with you, and that's that. Cause when it all comes down, it was love. When it all comes down for the better, maybe just think right, just understand tear it apart. No matter what you do, I'll still be there for you.
Every time you two are getting rough, my mind just sounds like Shia LaBeouf. It says no, 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 just no, 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 no. And every time I see him with you, my heart sounds like Shia LaBeouf too. No, 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 no.